So let me introduce you to Vodafone 360. First of all, let's talk about the handset. This is the Vodafone 360 Samsung H1. It's a very sophisticated device. It's 16 gigabytes of memory. It's got a very high resolution screen, so-called OLED screen. It's got a 5 megapixel camera. What I want to show you is actually what's in it, and that is the Vodafone 360 service. Vodafone 360 is a service that describes a number of components. Application shop, location, music, but at its heart is a service called Vodafone People, and that's what you're looking at here. The central button of the phone is the People button. So if I click on that, you can change the view here. Let me talk to you about what you're looking at here. This is a three-dimensional view of all my contacts. The contacts have been merged from a number of different sources. My address book, my traditional phone address book, which I have on my SIM or my phone memory, and my social network accounts, and this one is Facebook. I have, just by simply entering my username and password for my Facebook account, I'm able then to merge them into my address book, which I have done on the PC. Which is why all my contacts are suddenly have pictures, and they also have status updates within them. So I can scroll through this three-dimensional view. It's very sensitive, the screen here. The way that these contacts are displayed is based on an algorithm that presents the contacts that I'm communicating with the most. Clearly, some people, and indeed I, will need to get to a contact quickly, so you can just use a traditional alphabetical view where you can jump straight to the contact. I can swap views just by pressing the middle button here. So if I clicked on one of my contacts, let's take Ian for instance, what do I see here? First of all, I see his status update in the middle, talking about us on the 360 launch. I can also call him, I can text him. This icon, I can email him, video call him. I can also send him our location. So location, we are integrating location into 360. So all I have to do is just press that button. What that will do is it will send a so-called location nudge to Ian, which then will send him a map, a little pin in the map showing him where I am at this moment. And of course I can chat with him. So if I click on the chat icon, what that will do is it will open up a chat thread similar to instant messaging, and we can start a chat thread.
Yes, that's right.
So what this is making multiple communication methods that customers have today really simple and centralized around your contacts. I can go into Ian Shepherd's profile, I click on that, I then can scroll across. This is my recent communication history with Ian. These are his friends, so if I click on any of these friends that I'm not connected with on 360, I can then do that, and that's like other social networks you'll be familiar with. They will receive an invitation on the phone or indeed in their email, and then they can choose to accept it. And if Ian has shared content, I then can click on that and download content too. That could be a picture that he's taken. I should say that this is a very powerful device and you can do a lot with it, but important things like location and sharing content, the default settings are conservative, so you have to actively choose to share that. So people and communication is what's different about Vodafone 360. I press the left-hand button here, which is my recent communication history. So these are my music recommendations. So people have sent me, within the 360 community, music recommendations. They've also sent me location nudges. So Julian here is in Garrett Street. If I click on that, what will happen is it will launch a map, and it will show the exact location of Julian in London, in Garrett Street, and there you have it. The final button is the one on the right, which is the applications view. So I can scroll from left to right here. That's just loading up. What you'll see here is a a wide tile view of applications, so you can have active applications on this view which are alive. So in this case, this is the weather application, which is just refreshing to give you the recent weather view. I can get push email by clicking this icon. This Vodafone 360 comes with all the major webmail accounts, and they're delivered in a push fashion. I have unlimited music. We are offering unlimited music on a subscription basis, £3 a month, also DRM free. And I've talked about maps before. There's satellite navigation for driving, but also the ability to see my friends, if they allow, where they are on the map. Again, you'll see there how it's expanded out into a large tile format. Similarly with email, I can then go into the email client and view my email messages. From a very rational perspective, what does Vodafone 360 give you, apart from a lot of fun with your integration with your social networks? All your contacts are uploaded and synchronized onto the internet and protected behind a username and password. Every photo you take on Vodafone 360 will be automatically uploaded onto the internet and backed up. If you choose to share it with your friends and family and contacts, you absolutely can do that.